Hello friends, thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to do a hair tutorial. I have not done a hair tutorial in years. I always kind of shied away from them because a lot of women don't wear their hair long. But with women wearing hair extensions now and growing their hair longer, and most of the young girls are wearing their hair longer, how about I'm going to come on and just do a little hairstyle. And I thought the other day I posted a picture of a beachy wave hairstyle that I did, and many liked it and wanted a tutorial, so I thought, why not? We'll do a tutorial. Now, when I do my hair tutorials, I don't get real technical. I think that sometimes hair is fussed with too much, and I think the less you do, the better the style is going to look for you. It's just a matter of finding the right tools and the right products for you. I also do not put a lot of sprays on my hair when I'm using a curling iron. I will show you the products that I used. Last night, I washed my hair and I blow dried it. I used Moroccan oil shampoo and conditioner, the hydrating probably, and I dried it with a Dyson hair blow dryer. Okay, so I thought I would share the products that I use on my hair, and just like my skincare and everything else, I have like a little concoction that I make up, and you don't need to use everything I use. You just need to find products that do the same thing as one product that I'm using. But my hair is super dry, and I like it to really shine, and I need it to, because it is longer and heavier, I need to add something that is just going to hold a little bit of curl for me. So this is something new that I've been trying, and I have been liking the results. And it is Keratin Fix 20-in-1 Miracle Leave-In with caviar extracts and argan oil. I don't think the camera will pick it up, but we're going to go ahead and let you see. Yes, it did. It's a little bit shiny, but that is what it is. And so I take a pump of this in my hand, and then I take my Lanza healing oil. I put a pump of this in, and I have been using this for probably maybe 15 to 17 years. Whenever this first came out, that's when I started using it, and I have never stopped. And then this I bought, and it's okay. So I mixed this one in because I want to use it up. And this is by Pureology. This is the Strength Cure. It's a fabulous lengths treatment. And you know, this one has its own set of things that it does for the hair. It's for breakage prone, micro scarred, damaged, color treated hair. And it's 100% vegan. So I take all three of these and I get a pump of each, okay, full pump. And then I emulsify it in my hands and I just run it through the strands. And this is my hair blow dried and slept on last night. So I don't do all the sectioning, but if you're someone who has a hard time, you can take your hair in sections. You could actually just pull the top part up. And maybe I'll do it in this video for you, but it's not necessary. But we'll just pull this up and clip it out of the way. And then I have the Nero Paul Mitchell curling wand. Now this does not have a clip. I don't like clips on a curling iron, and I think that a clip can get in the way of you really achieving what you want to do. So you might want to try one that has no clip. Now if you're somebody that likes to have the clip to hold it in place, then you're going to definitely need it. And this one you can control the heat. So it's all warmed up and ready to go. So I'm just going to start. I just take my hair, I don't even part it, to be honest with you. I just take sections of my hair, and normally I would just start on the top, but because I think it will be easiest for people to understand, I'm going to do a little bit of sectioning. I hold the wand down. I didn't even check to see if my extension cord would reach here. I hold it down. Now you can roll these back or you can roll them forward. Just be careful. And what I try to do is I start at the top of it and I wrap my hair around, but I try to keep it nice and flat on the barrel. And I don't bother curling the ends, and I just hold it and I let it sit there for about 30 seconds. Now because I put those products on it last night, it will help to hold, and then I'm just going to let those out, and I have this really cute curl. Now if you don't want it super curly, you can always pull on it when it's warm, or just leave it. I'm just going to leave it and we'll see what happens, because you know I fly by the seat of my pants for everything, my friends, everything. And I don't even worry about doing this one forward, this one back, but you do whatever you want. Now this is a rather large section, so I'll take the bottom one first and I'll just push that hair back, and I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to roll it around and be very careful. It does not hurt to wear those gloves that they give with these because they do protect you. And if you're not somebody who's super familiar with using a curling iron, I'm just checking to make sure the microphone's on, then you may want to use that mitt glove. I think everybody should use it. I've burned myself. You see that scar on my hand right there? That's from a curling wand. Not paying attention while I'm doing something. You know, something distracts me and, you know, then I get in trouble. So I'm just going to take this and I'll go ahead and just section that off. And I'm going to do the same thing. Make sure you don't turn your wand off when you're playing around with it. But I'm going to see, I turn it out like this when I first do it so that I can wrap it without getting my hand all up in the danger zone. And then I tilt it down. And then I just let it sit there for about, I'd say, a good 30 seconds. If your hair takes longer to curl, then you're going to need to have it there a little bit longer. And if your hair curls quickly, you may need to do it less. And the important thing is you don't want to disturb these curls until you're done. Okay, so I'm just going to take this section and put this one in the back, and we'll add that to another one. And I did comb through my hair before I started, so there are no tangles. All right, so again, I'm going to go in the same direction. I don't really think it makes a difference. I really don't. But maybe I'll do the top. I'll show you how to alternate, just in case you really do want to. So I turn it out again so I don't burn myself. And I'm just wrapping it around. And I'm trying to keep the hair nice and flat on the barrel. Again, I don't add the ends in. And I just hold it for 30 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of this bottom, and then I'll come back in regular time and do the top. Okay? Okay, so now I'm going to take down the top, and wherever your part is that you like, you know, that's where it's going to be. So I'm just going to leave it because that's where it ended up after I blow dried it and slept on it. So I'm just going to take a section here and just run my fingers through it. And I want to roll this one forward. So I get it right to the end. And I want to just roll it around, and I want to try to keep it as flat as possible. Sometimes they will get twisted. It's not really that big a deal if the hair is twisted on there. But when you're around the frame of your face, you want to make sure that they're, you know, rather smooth on the barrel. And then I'm just going to leave it, and you have a nice little ringlet there. So again, I'm just going to go around my head. I'm just going to take this section here. And I'm going to do this one forward also. And then I'm just going to hold it down. And we're going to let that go. Okay, so I'm going to pick up another piece from the top. And I'm going to go ahead and curl that. I'm just going to continue all the way around. The first three pieces on the top I always do forward. That's just me though. I see people, they alternate them. Whatever you want to do is absolutely fine. See how nice a curl I get by just using those products to blow dry my hair. I don't add, some people spray their hair with hairspray and then they put it on the iron. First of all, you ruin the barrel of your iron. And then, I don't know, I think it just makes the hair too crispy, and I don't like that. So now I'm going to take this piece here, and I'm just going to keep that hair separate in the back. Now this one, I'll go ahead and I'll wrap it behind. And we'll release that. And then we'll just work it around. Okay, I don't want to, I leave this part of the hair flat because I want that to stay flat. So I usually start the curl right about here. So this part of my hair is still flat. So this one here, I'll go ahead and I'll do back just so you can see how it ends up after I'm done. Separate this piece here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'll wrap that one back also. Just to show you that it doesn't matter how you really wrap them, you can get a nice look no matter what. Okay, so I have this last piece here, and then we'll move on to the other side, and I'll fast forward the other side. So I'm just going to hold that up. If you need to section your hair because it gives you better control, then you go ahead and you section your hair and just follow what I've done in sections. And we're just going to leave that be. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. And then I have a piece here that I can see needs to be curled. So I'm going to take that. This one I'll roll, we'll do back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up this side, and then I will be back. I'll probably fast forward this section because we don't need to be here forever. Although some of you I know don't mind it. Okay, I'm just going to start and do the same thing. These will go forward. There you have it. There's my hair all curled up, ready to be styled. And you want to make sure that your curls are cooled, because if they're not, you're just going to pull most of the curl out. And again, if you go along and you feel like this is too much curl, you simply pull on it lightly before it actually cools off. So what I do is I just go up underneath and I start to shake my hair out. And I give it a good shake only from the root area first. That's just to loosen up all those coils that you just put in your hair. Okay, same thing on the other side. We're going to just shake it up, and it just loosens the hair up. Now notice as I'm coming down, I'm shaking with my fingers very wide, and then I'm doing this. So I'm shuffling those curls apart, so and then it just takes on a nice wavy, beachy look. So you're going to do the same thing on this side. Stick your fingers through, spread them wide, and as you come down, just shake them loose. You're not pulling through them, you're just shaking them loose. And you get a nice, messy, beachy look. So you can also separate the curls. You don't want to play with it too much, because then it starts to get ratty. So I'm just going to do the same thing. Shake them out, just lightly. Same thing, I'm not really pulling, I'm just moving down as I go with my fingers very loose. And then the same thing in the front. Now the front, you may want to manipulate with just your fingers by separating these curls very loosely. So you don't want to really pull on them, you just want them nice and loose. And then over here you can do the same thing, loosely pull them apart so they're nice loose curls. You can do the same thing to all the longer ones. Okay, and there you have it. You have a nice, messy, beachy wave. So now if you're somebody who likes to add hairspray, you can go ahead and add the spray here first, and then just lift up. And if you want to direct this where it's not so much on your face, you'll want to take one of these, because you don't want to ruin your makeup look. I don't think I've ever shown you this. So you just take it and you can go ahead and spray wherever you want them. And then the spray doesn't go on your face, it just goes on this little shield I think things like this are genius. And then, friends, so that's it. That's my beachy wave look. I could wear this with a sundress. I could wear this with a white crisp suit and it would look really fabulous. I just think this really lends itself, and I think it's very youthful. I truly do. I don't wear it a whole lot because, as you all know, I don't really like to use a lot of hot tools on my hair. But this would, if you do it right and you use products that give you a little extra hold, you could wear this for a couple of days. And then once you have worn it once or twice, when you put it up in a bun, this makes for a really pretty bun. I may end up doing a bun a little later, and you'll see it when I come back, because this is, I'm also doing a foundation review today. So this look will either come in that foundation review or it'll be up in a bun. All right, my friends, so that is it. I think it's just a really simple, pretty, youthful hairstyle if you're somebody who wears your hair long. Now, I forgot to show you one product, and I want to make sure I show it to you before I leave, because this is a great product. This is by Moroccan Oil, and it's their Mending Infusion. This instantly repairs split ends, because when you're wearing a style like this, the worst thing you want, because you're not curling these ends, they're just in their natural state, you don't really want them to be, you don't want your split ends all showing. I think this is worth the investment. This is such a good product. I use it every single day after I have blow dried my hair. You just need one pump of it. It's just this white little cream. You rub it together and then you just rub it through your ends after you're done blow drying your hair, and split ends, poof, gone, my friends, gone. So I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if you would like to see more hair tutorials from me. Obviously, because I have long hair, most of my tutorials will be well suited for at least shoulder length hair. All right, my friends, so let me know in the comments if you want to see more of these, and I'll bring them your way. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification so you are made aware of all my videos, and go out in the world and be happy, healthy, beautiful, and most of all, my friends, be lovable.